Hi guys, hope you're all still well. Ryan here from Live Active NI. We're back today with another Tai Chi session. So this is part 2. Okay, we're going to try and get 4 parts to this. If you haven't seen part 1, don't worry about it. You can go back and check it out after. You don't need to know the moves to follow along, but it does help for your next home session if you want to do some. Part 1 you'll be able to find it at Disability Sport NI and Live Active NI's Facebook, Twitter and YouTube channels. So you can go back and check it out after. So the first 2 parts are part of a form called Shibashi. So there's 18 moves in total. We had 9 the first time, and then we're going to do another 9 today. So similar to the first workout, we are going to show you some of the moves at the start, some of the more difficult moves, give you a wee practice at them. And then we're going to put all 9 moves together and we'll do them one after the other. Remember, all the exercises can be adapted, so you can do it seated or standing, and I'll show you those adaptations as well. So, good to get started. We're going to show you our stance first of all. So just remember, make sure you're in a nice clear area. I'm outside today, it's a lovely morning, but you can find a space that's clear and you're comfortable in. If you're standing, we're going to get into our Tai Chi stance, so feet shoulder width apart, our knees are soft and we're up nice and tall. Arms down long by the side, just nice and relaxed, and shoulders back as well. I want you to imagine then that you've got a book on your head. So if you were to have a book on your head and you were to lean over too much, the book would fall off. So you want to stay up nice and tall. So Tai Chi is really good for improving your posture. So try and stay nice and tall throughout the session if you can. If you're seated then, have a nice chair that you can sit on and your feet are flat on the floor. Okay. Don't want you leaning back on the chair. Get up nice and tall again, shoulders back, arms by the side, and again the books on top of our head, just to keep that sort of posture in mind. Okay, so that's our posture and our stance then for our moves. Okay guys, so there's a few moves that require a different stance to this, so we're going to show you that stance. It's called the bow stance. Okay, there's 3 moves in a row here, 11, 12 and 13 that we'll use in this bow stance. So we'll show you it now briefly. What we're going to do is to step out at an angle. So about a 45-degree angle, you're going to turn your chest to face over the knee and the toe. Okay, so it brings in line. And basically we're rocking back and forward. So we're shifting the weight forward, bend the front knee, and then shifting the weight into the back leg. And as you do that, lift the front toe. So we're trying to stay tall as well. So keeping the posture in mind, shift the weight forward, and then as we come back, we're lifting the toe. Now as you shift forward, take a wee look down at your toes. We don't want to overextend the knee, so if you can still see your toes and your knees not blocking them out, then that should be comfortable, okay? So you don't want to go too far over where your knee is blocking out your toes. So just be careful in that way. Okay, so shifting back and forward then, staying nice and tall. In the chair then, okay, a couple of ways you can do it. We can sort of turn at that angle a wee bit if you can and just use the hands. Okay, so we'll show you the hands in a minute or two. Or you can actually step out a wee bit at that angle, and instead of shifting the weight forward too much, you can lift the toe a wee bit and you can sort of rock back and forward a tiny bit then. Okay, as you push and pull. Okay, so whatever suits you, you can just do the hands, or you can get the feet involved a wee bit in the chair. Okay, just remember keep in mind your posture as well. Okay, so the first one is called scooping the ocean and looking at the sky. So we're in that bow stance, okay, up nice and tall, rocking back and forward. As you come forward, I want you to pretend to lift the ball from just above your knee. As you shift the weight back, I'm going to bring that ball up, stretch, look up, and then as you shift the weight back again, we're going to grab the ball and stretch. So weight comes forward, lift the ball just above your knee, breathe in as you lift that ball up towards the sky, and then come back down. Nice and slow and controlled. So that's the first wee one. Now we spoke about mobility and that in the first part. Okay, if you're not comfortable reaching right up, that's perfect. Just go to wherever's comfortable. Okay, if you can only reach your hands up to a certain point, okay, before there's pain, just go to that point. Don't try and force through any pain. Okay, so do whatever suits you. Okay, so we're going to be doing both those moves on each side. The next one then is called pushing the waves. This is a sort of simpler one. So same position, hands up at the chest. You're going to push the hands out as you shift the weight forward. Turn the palms towards the ground as you pull and shift the weight back. So push and pull. Okay. breathing in this one, you're going to breathe in on the way back, breathe out on the way forward. Careful not to extend the arms right out, so keep a slight bend at the elbows and maintain that posture then as well. Again, we'll do both those at each side. Okay. The next one, we do more movement. This one we'll go back to the other side. It's called the dove spreading its wings. So we're going to shift the weight forward. Palms are coming in towards each other, and then as you shift the weight back and lift the toe, palms are coming in towards you. Widen the hands out and the arms out. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. Again, we look down at the toes just to make sure you're not overextending. Okay, so one more. Inhale and exhale. Alright, again we'll do that both sides. In terms of your breathing, just try and breathe naturally. So some people like to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Others like to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You're holding that breath a wee bit longer, so try and do a big deep breath. So inhale for around about 3 seconds, maybe hold for a second, then exhale for 3 seconds again. Okay? So it's really good for your relaxation and that. So try and focus on your breathing. Whenever you get into the way of the movement and you're getting it in, no problem, you're doing the movement with ease, really try and focus on your breathing then. Okay? That's the 3 in a bow stance. There's one more at the end, towards the end. The second last one is called stepping and bouncing the ball. And it's a bit more challenging, so working on balance a wee bit. Okay? So I want you to imagine you have a piece of string in one hand and it's connected to the opposite knee, so my right hand to my left knee. Okay, if you raise your hand up, the string is going to pull the knee up, and then as you come back down with the hand, the foot's going to come to the floor, and then we change over to the other side. So working on the balance a wee bit in this hand, so raising the hand up, the knee comes with it, and then changing, same thing, hand comes up, knee comes up as well. So this is called stepping and bouncing the ball. Okay, so you can try and relax the hands, raise the knuckles up, and then push the palms down. Now, in terms of the feet, okay, if you're not comfortable standing one leg for too long, just do a wee small step and back down. Okay, the higher you go with the knee, the more challenging it is. You can also just lift the heel off the floor if you're not comfortable. Okay, coming up and down. Heel is fine. Alright. In the chair for that one, again you just focus on the hands, up and down one at a time. Or you can lift the hand and the knee slightly off the floor. Whatever suits you. Okay. So there are 4 moves that we'll focus on. We'll focus on a wee bit longer. We'll pick them up in the exercise and the routine. So as I said, there's 9 exercises altogether. The rest of them you should pick up no problem. Okay. We started off the last one, lotus leaves floating in the breeze. So we're pushing out and then in. So that was the 9th exercise. Okay. So from there, then we're going to go into hands like clouds. We have hands like clouds. So feet are again shoulder width apart. We're going to focus on transferring the weight from side to side. Okay, bending one knee and then shifting the other. So I want you to shift the weight over to one side. Have the top hand up. You're focusing on the palm. The other hand just nice and relaxed around your tummy area. You're going to shift the weight across as you bring that hand over and then change. Shift the weight slowly. Breathing in and out. Feel the weight transfer in the legs. It's great for building up strength in the lower body. And once we're into the swing out, focus on the breathing. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Stepping into our bow stance. Okay, scooping the ocean and looking at the sky. So shifting the weight forward, lifting the ball, breathing in as we stretch, lift that front toe, reach, come back to the ball. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Bring that foot back in, change to the other side. Again, turn the chest, face over the knee. Shift the weight forward. Breathe in and out. Last one. Bring that foot back in, change to the other side. Push the waves, hands up to the chest. As you press out, the weight shifts forward. Turn the palms to the floor, pull the hands back in as we lift the toe. Stay nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Hands come in, we bring that foot in as well. Change to the other side. So we're on nice, slow, smooth movements. Don't try and rush through the moves. Almost the slower the better for developing the strength. Last time. Come back in, change over again. The dove spreading a swing. So as you shift the weight forward and bend that front knee, hands come round and in as you shift the weight back and lift the toe. Reach out with the arms. Inhale and exhale. Change over. Last time. Foot back in. We're back to our normal Tai Chi stance, so feet shoulder width apart, chest facing forward. I want you to make two fists. Just have them relaxed, arms nice and long and relaxed at your hips, legs, tops of legs. This one's dragging, coming out of the ocean. So this is a punch, okay? Our knees are soft, they're up tall. We'll punch them with one hand, out in front, and then back in. And then we change to the other side. So punching out in line with the shoulder, we're turning the knuckles from the floor to the sky, and then back to the floor. Just have a nice relaxed fist. Be careful not to lock out the arms. And we're breathing in on the way back, breathing out as you punch. Last time. Okay, we're still in this position, okay, feet shoulder width apart or seated up nice and tall. Next move is flying wild geese. So hands just come to the side. We're going to raise the hands up and down. Breathing in and out. Hands come up to about shoulder height or to wherever's comfortable. Last one. Okay, next one's windmill turning in the breeze. So we're going to reach down to whoever's comfortable. We're going to make a big circle with the hands and the torso. Up nice and slow and controlled. Again, reach to wherever's comfortable. Breathing in and out. I'm going to change direction. Relax the hands. We're in the chair. Same thing if we can. Come up to wherever's comfortable with the hands. Last time. And relax. Last two, stepping and bouncing the ball. So remember the ball or knee or the thigh is on a piece of string controlled by the opposite hand. We're going to raise the opposite hand and knee up to wherever's comfortable. So we can lift the heel off the floor. We can raise the knee up a tiny bit. Or if you want an extra challenge, hand up and down. So go to wherever's comfortable. Don't try and force through anything that's maybe unnatural or making you unsteady. Breathing in and out. Last time. Last one then. Gather the fragrance of the earth. So we're going to pretend we're going to ball our hips. We're going to breathe in. We raise that ball up towards the chest. Breathe out as you push the hands down to about the tummy. Bend those knees, breathe in, gather the ball. On the way down, breathe out, bend the knees again and stop. Put the belly button or shoulder. Time. I'm going to finish with a wee bit of breathing. So pretend you're holding the ball about tummy height, just probably below your belly button. We're just going to focus on inhaling through the nose and exhaling either through the nose or through the mouth, whatever's comfortable. Palms of your hands are facing each other. And then we're going to gradually open the hands up a wee bit as we breathe in and close as we breathe out. You can change the angle of that open and close. You might feel the energy or the chi in between your palms. And then just roll your hands around the ball. Continue with your breathing. And relax. Well done, guys. So that's another 9 moves done. So you can spend as much time as you want on each of those moves. So some of them will be through a wee bit quicker. Okay. Once you get the hang of it, and you've maybe learnt the moves, you don't want me talking in the background. Put some nice relaxing music on, and just focus on your breathing and moving through the moves nice and smoothly and slowly. Okay. You can also combine video 1 and video 2. You can do a nice long form if you want. Okay, 18 moves in total. Okay, and they all flow from one to the other. So you'll find that video at our Live Active and Disability Sport and Eyes homepage, our YouTube pages, our social media pages as well, Facebook and YouTube. And keep an eye out for another couple of Tai Chi videos, and also our low intensity workouts, our chair-based workouts, our moderate intensity workouts as well, family workouts. So there's lots of stuff up there, and we'll continue to add stuff to that, to those channels. So keep an eye out for them, and try to stay active and stay at home. And we'll see you all again.